Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Elizabeth Ward Landscapes and Design Your View, and I'm at a client's house, and I just wanted to give a real quick lesson to show you how to prune hydrangea, because it's very confusing. So this is a variety, it's a macrophylla, which is a variety that flowers on old growth. So you can see, like, these are the stems from last year. This is growth from that stem. This one has a lot of growth at the base, and so you're not going to get as many flowers. But the mistake people make is they prune back macrophylla too soon. So until you know that you don't have any growth on this stem, you shouldn't, there's a chime going on in the background, sorry. But until you know that this is not going to push out new growth, you shouldn't cut it. And you can still be cautious with it, but there's really no chance that this is going to have any leaves on it, therefore you won't get flowers. So basically what I would do is I would go right above the last growth that you see, and I would cut it back. You don't have to be meticulous about it, but you want to kind of, like, this one's just dead all the way to the bottom. What cutting that back does is it just neatens it up. If you don't mind the look of, like, the dead branches, the new growth will come around it pretty quickly. But if you have the time or you want to kind of make it look a little bit nicer, you can certainly go back, to the last growth. This one doesn't have any, so I'll cut it back even further. Same with this one. And you can see, you just go around. This one doesn't have any growth either. And you can check, but you can just very quickly cut these back. And then you see, you come to this one. This has some green on it, some leaves, and that's where you'll get your flower. So I'm just gonna cut right above that. There's one more branch in here. That's a good example. Basically like this one. So this has leaves on it, and that will be your flower, and you can just cut that right above. If you make a mistake and you cut a leaf off, it's not the end of the world. You'll just lose a little bit of flower. So I just wanted to show you, hydrangeas are tricky because if you cut them at the wrong time, you will lose flower. So this variety is one that flowers on old growth. And so you want to make sure before you cut anything that it's just not going to produce a flower. So I hope this was helpful. It's just a quick lesson on how to prune macrophylla hydrangea, kind of lessen the anxiety and sort of the mystery around them. But this variety, definitely you have to be careful with pruning it at the correct time. All right, happy spring and happy gardening.